So this is the machine that we use the rehab department, the TENS-Med machine. So this TENS-Med machine, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, but you understand.
This machine is equipped with different types of electrotherapy. Your PP1 with 10, so this is already set ng program. PP1, PP2, PP1 for 10s, PP2 for ES, PP3 for FES, synchronous. So if you want to have muscle contraction do one, so synchronous. But if you want alternating, so you choose PP4. So with 10s, PP1 again, ES, PP2, PP3, FES, synchronous, PP4, FES, alternating. It is important that you have to properly drape your patient for you to expose the part that you want to treat. Make sure you have enough towel. Now, that side, if ay nakamudiri ka duty sa amon, that is the side where we put the cotton for the electrode. Before, sa wala pa pandemic, we have electrode pads wherein we insert this electrode to a wet pad. Since pandemic started, dispose na mo ng mga electrode pads. So what we use now is put cotton on this area. The cotton should be wet para namin ang imo conduction sa electricity. If you do not have cotton, ang ginagamit namon ultrasound gel. So sa video, medyo nagpadali gawa ang staff nga nag-ubra ni. It is important that you have to cover the entire electrode with a wet cotton. Take note, cover the entire electrode head with a wet cotton. Same as with your ultrasound gel. Put enough gel on the area because if gamay ang imo na gel, there's a tendency that you will burn your patient. You just choose what type of media you will use. Either use cotton or gel. If you will use cotton here, the other side should be cotton also. But kung gel ang gamitin mo, ang duwa ka electrode dapat gel man. So gin-ubra diri sa video, cotton here, and then on the other side, there's ultrasound gel. Pero dapat, kung ano ang imong media sa right, amo man ang imong media sa left. It is very important that you have to clear this area because this is where your spinal cord runs. So dapat may space na and dapat i-move mo din ang imong electrode. Check the area para kung maghulag ang imong patient, hindi mahulog ang electrode. Remember, you are not allowed to cross the electrode. Ang tanan nga electrode na dili dapat sa right side lang. Ang tanan nga sa left lang. Remember, do not put your electrode on your vertebra. Treatment time for TENS is 20 minutes. Take note, here sa rehab, gina-separate na mo ng hot packs and TENS. since pag-start ng pandemic. Pero sa wala pa pandemic, hot packs with Thanksgiving kami per me. Electrode over hot packs. Since pandemic started, wala na namin ginagamit ng hot packs namon. Kaya kung gamitin namon ng hot packs, nag-contact kami sa skin sa patient. So, wala na kami hot packs. Constant din ang amon ginagamit din. Now, when you put current sa skin sa imong mga patient, hindi mo siya insigida na pag-press ang arrow because if you will press the arrow, the increased arrow, gulpi lang maglaga ng imo kuryente. Pero kung gulpi lang dumaga ng imo kuryente, makibot ang imo mga patient. It is very important that you have to ask your patient, samtang ginapindot mo ang button, what will you say to your patient? Sir, you will feel a tingling sensation. Daw subay nagahamang, daw subay nagapangutot. Take note of that. Samtang ginabutangan mo na current ang imo nga patient, do it very slowly. Now, if the patient is comfortable with that intensity, bilin sa kilid ang machine. Now, after 5 minutes, the skin adapts. After 5 minutes, lagi ako ng kuryente, but ang imo pasyente hindi nakabatsyag sa kuryente because the skin adapts. Now, what you will do is increase more the intensity hasta nga mabatyagan sa imo mga patient. Okay, so since gindula na namon ng hot packs, diri sa rehab, what we are using is infrared light in treating low back pain. So gina-expose namon ng likod sa patient, ang kamot sa patient, ang tiil sa patient sa infrared light. It is very important that before turning on the infrared lamp, you have to properly drape your patient. After draping your patient, after exposing the parts that will be treated, turn on the power button. Here is the power button. Pag turn on mo sa imo power button, set your time to 10 to 20 minutes. After setting your time, set your intensity. The safest intensity that we are using here is 5. After nga na-set mo ng imo nga time, after nga na-set mo ng imo nga intensity, press the start button. The moment you press the start button, masiga ang imo nga IR lamp. Take note, if you are treating your patient, avoid staying in front of the light. Do not look directly at the light. Tell your patient not to look at the IR lamp. So, wakag sa treatment area, kay after na nga kung ara, kada sa sulod nga gasiga ang syuga, sakit na sa mata, hapdi sa mata after. Treadmill is not important, but that's okay. We will not include treadmill sa inyong clinical examination. Your traction will not be included sa inyong clinical examination. Kasi productive kung mapinto dun sa inyong in-exam kay Ligawa. We will not include shock wave also sa CleanX nyo. When you face the hot box sa skin sa patient nyo, always take note where the apex is located. You know, the apex is the pointed part of your cervical hot box. The apex and the base. The apex should always be away from your patient. Take note of that. The apex should always be away sa inyong mga patient. When you start with paraffin, always start at the proximal part here. Anchor ka diri sa imong proximal part, like approximately 2 to 3 anchors sa imong paraffin. After na nag-anchor ka na diri, you go now to the distal part. So you cover the entire hand of your patient. So as what you can see here, there's a towel here, and at the top of the towel is a wax paper. Ang wax paper, amo ni siya ang mag-serve na cover sa imong hand para i-insulate niya ang heat and at the same time, para hindi magkato ang paraffin wax sa towel. So as much as possible, you tell your patient to close his or her hand. Kasi sa video, open ang kamot sa patient. So importante gid na kung paraffin kamo sa kamot sa patient nyo, sirado ang kamot sa inyong patient. Naka-adapt ang fingers. So after applying the paraffin, you now close the hand using the wax paper. After that, the towel. Then secure the towel with a bandage para i-insulate niya ang heat, hindi magwa ang heat. We will not include traction sa CleanX nyo. I will share to you the Google link, the drive link of the video so you can review the video. Actually yung video wala siya sa audio. So tanawin niyo lang siya. So butangan niyo lang siya sa music niyo para hindi boring magtanaw. Next is next week will be your case defense for your IE. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3 days for case defense. After that, the remaining days will be allotted to your major clinical examination. What will happen during your major clinical examination? Your major clinics mostly will tackle about electrotherapy and hydrotherapy. So electro, and at the same time, the exercises nga lecture sa inyo and others. So you have to review again all the exercises nga lecture sa inyo. Next, you have to fabricate your own machine. You have to fabricate your own TENS, your own ultrasound head. Yung mga box lang na bala. Mga box. So kung nabibiyara kala imo nga TENS, mayara ka man sa imo nga wire, and then you put it sa skin sa patient mo, mayara ka man kuno abi sa imo nga electrode head. And make sure you have enough towel, you have pillow, towel, and also patient gown. Okay lang wala ka mo nga patient gown gid. Just let your patient wear a bathrobe para ma-expose ang iyang patient. I mean, para ma-expose ang skin na inyong i-treat. Okay? So, do not forget the instructions because amo ni siya ang inyong i-follow during your major clinical examination. But do not worry, if ever kung malipatan nyo, I will post naman written instruction para makita nyo. What is important is that you have your own machine. You fabricate your own machine using empty karton. Ikaw na bahala na kung paano mo himuon ng imong IR, imong IR, your infrared light. And just review the video. Okay? I think I will not anymore cater questions because it's already 6:28. We've been here, we've been sitting for 5 hours already. And actually, it's my first time to finish the entire electro video that was made by Sir Martin. Dito ko lang nakita na may mga sala-sala, ng mga captions, may mga wrong spelling. First time ko siya kundi natanaw, gid nga buong-buo. Oo. Okay. Okay na kita? Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Reporting, okay good. Basta improve nyo lang inyong reporting and then do not read. It's very important na hindi gid sagat ka basa. Kung may basahon gid man, just glimpse lang sa inyong bina-report. And then do not read the entire definition. Mas mayugid nga i-phrase nyo siya, i-upload nyo siya. And then i-bullet nyo lang. Do not put the entire definition of a certain thing. Bullet lang. Okay? Thank you. On Monday, you'll be having a lecture with SARS-CoV-2. 8 in the morning, SARS-CoV-2. But if ever na hindi madayon ang lecture, wala man kaso ha, it's okay if it will not push through. Kung ma-push through siya, ma-announce lang kami sa group chat Sunday evening. RCI, are you gonna be with us next month or 1 month lang din? Wala pa notice kung ari pa kamo gyapon.
As of now, sir, wala pa kami noon.
How about IBC? Are you gonna be with us for the next month?
Yes, sir.
2 months na mo samon?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sige, kay next month, may mga lectures naman na mga bago. So, sad to say, kung wala na din RCI, hindi na ninyo ma-attend ng mga succeeding lectures. Okay, sige. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Hi, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Congrats.
Thank you, sir.